What would be neat is in the back here, he's got the panel, and if I had the know-how and materials, I could make like a casting of that back plate, and then kind of like somehow attach it to the front. That'd be pretty cool. Could almost get away with if I cut his head off and I could like glue it on that way, or cut his torso off, I guess. And I don't know. That's a good idea. But if anybody has any ideas how I should, because I kind of want this to look like the front of him, but he has that there, so I don't really know what to do. For the helmet, it's kind of got these ridges there, and I'll probably fill that in, try to make it look as smooth as I can. We'll see how it goes. It's just a dollar store toy. I painted some parts black. I just did it real rough, and the orange real rough as well. I used, what I use? I don't think I have it around here. I don't know, it was one of the apple barrel paints though. But I think it's a fun little thing. Next thing is the Minnie Mouse figure I was working on. This is it's coming along. I haven't shaded it yet, but I finished the base coat. I put I did a couple coats, and I put a coat of clear on, then I put another coat of the pink, because I was using here I was using Candy Pink by Apple Barrel, and it's really doesn't coat like the Apple Barrel paints. Really they don't coat very well, especially like big areas. They're fine for small things, but something this big, it's like really need to get some better paint. But it works pretty well. The bottom there, I put some flat red on there, and then I got one cool thing is they have this folk art extreme glitter. This is just it's pretty much just like white glue with a lot of glitter in it, so it works really well actually, and you can just paint it on. It's a little thicker than the normal consistency of the paint, but it does great for this. So I don't think I'll do too much shading on it on the shoes. I don't really know what I could do. I think maybe just like a black wash along the shoes will be fine. There's some parts you got to touch up too. For the head there, she has a bow, and I put some blue glitter on there, but it kind of got a little gloopy there, so I'm going to try to paint over that a little bit. But the stuff's nice. I thought it would have a problem with kind of falling off if you touch it, but it seals on there pretty well. And it gives a nice like texture. It's a little, you can see it there a little bit. It'd be a good thing to use for if you just want to add texture or something too. They have a few different colors as well. As far as shading this goes, I think I'm going to just do very basic things. I was just going to give this to my friend and call it a day. Not really. Just a little customization. One problem, the plastic on this thing was really, it's kind of sticky, so the paints had a real trouble drying. So I've been keeping under this lamp here. I make a little box here, and I put all the things up there to let them. It's like right under the heat lamp, so it dries them out real well. The last few things here, just they're working on those Christmas decorations here. I used a variety of paints for these, mostly just some of the leftover real tomato paints that I have, and then a lot of the apple barrel stuff. What I found out that's worked the best if you try to get away with using these apple barrel or the cheap paints like that is to paint on paint on light coats, like one or two, and then seal it with like a clear coat, like spray it on, and then it gives you a nice smooth surface again and it helps it to build up faster. Because otherwise, if you do too many coats, sometimes like the paint doesn't really stick well, or it's something with the formula that if you try pressing very hard, it'll kind of lift up the rest of the paint. So I looked online for some kind of inspiration on what kind of like 1800s, like late 1700s people would wear. But the little, let's see here. I think this one's kind of accurate. I don't know. I think I'm gonna paint the bonnet there. You get the parts that are white I gotta redo. Also put that blue glitter works good on the snow actually. It kind of makes it look like snow a little bit more than just something white. This girl here is supposed to be skating on ice and made it blue, but I want to make it a little more whiter. She's pretty complementary colors, but I saw a lot of pictures of the girls would have like this kind of creamy yellow. Mine's a little darker than, because I just used one of the ones I had, but so far my favorite one's the snowman guy, the kid with the little snowman. The paint goes on these pretty well, so I'm just going to try to, see what kind of blending I can do with this craft paint. It's kind of hard, so, but I think they look pretty great so far. And they're a lot of fun. And there's a lot of details in them too. So I forget how much the box was. It was like $1 or something for all these. It's probably not even $1. So these are fun to do. Probably I'll get these ones done the first, because they're so straightforward and they're already kind of on a base, so I could just kind of leave them as is and they'd be a good little Christmas decoration there. Oh, I painted the snowman red. I was painting his scarf and then I painted his eyes red, and I don't know, it looks kind of scary, so I'll probably make those black again. But this video is kind of long, sorry about that, but that's what I've been working on. Also, the last thing I forgot, I got some of these burlap sack kind of canvas things. They're not really stapled on there very tight. I think 2 of these were about $4. I don't know. They smell nice. I like the smell of burlap. But I did that one. I painted, or I started working on it. I painted for my friend, really likes England, so I made a painting of their flag. I just kind of hand painted it. I didn't draw it out or anything, so some of the lines aren't quite straight. But then after I did it, I had the I bought these a couple weeks ago. They're kind of like strips of jewels that you can cut apart. And when I got them, I guess you could individually cut them out, but it's kind of hard. But the X-Acto knife fits down in that groove real well, so I just cut out strips of it, and you can see it reflects real nice. I don't have enough to finish it though, because I wanted to put them like that for the little shoots of red that come out, but I don't have enough of this left, so it sticks pretty well on here actually, so I don't think I'll have to seal it. And I just painted this with the craft paint, and then I went over it with the glitter, so it looks kind of neat, fun little thing to do. Not sure what I'm going to do for the second canvas I got, but that's all the projects I've been working on, so do another video when I have another update here in a week or so.